with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to the Celtics. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
It has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
There's a screen by Covington. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Ball outside. Outside, Bane. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Curry. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Looney. Back to Monk. Here's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Curry. Now here's Simmons.
Hey, yo, right here.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Paul. Pass to Bane. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. This one for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Paul. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Outside Curry. And it's Thibault in the corner. Another three for Cleveland.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to Giannis. Three-pointer on the way. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Monk with the ball. Nothing on the board. Ball outside. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And that's now 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Down low. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
There's a screen by Covington. It's Covington on the wing. Jackson has the open look. Another three for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Over in the corner, Paul. Kicks it out to Giannis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Jackson with the screen. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Jackson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. Ball outside. Payton for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Simmons on the wing. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Make some noise. For the Pacers, nicely done.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Indiana. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Monk. And here's Fultz. 5 on the clock. Back to Monk. Will it go? And Simmons with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 13. And here now is Thibault. Outside Curry. And another three for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Curry has it in the corner. Screen by Simmons. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And the Pacers call time here. Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
For your Postmates dance team.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 18. Craig, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Curry on the wing. The three. Another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Takes it inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Now Bogdanovich. For the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
The kick out to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Curry, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's a screen. Pass to Looney. In the corner, it's Harris. Trying to end the drought. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's 3 with a payback 3 of his own.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Make some noise.
44 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Cornette. Back to Bogdanovich. Howard with it. Clock at 6. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Walker. And a wide open look for Whitmore. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Indiana. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Ball outside. Driving inside. On the wing, Monk. Screen by Antetokounmpo. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He has 6. Here's Whitmore. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Whitmore's got his first basket. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Payne. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Pass to Whitmore. Can't hit that one. Greg T that time from Payne. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Substitution for your Pacers, Joe Harris.
Cleveland on defense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And Howard has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Howard's got 5.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Paul outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Up top, Walker. All alone. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. So it's the Pacers now. And here is Paul. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Paul outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Cornette. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Monk. On the wing, Payne. Back to Monk. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Loads it up for Giannis. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Right wing. Now Whitmore. The kick out to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
3.
Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Team, everyone. Show them some love.
Cleveland controlling the game. Curry deciding where to go with it. Tipped away. Payne for three. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 23.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Monk, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Out to Harris. Here's Monk. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Mooney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Mark, you know him well. The Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Payne, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here are the Cavaliers. Right side, Simmons. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Paul outside. Pass to Monk. Outside, Jones. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons. Pacers have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Herbert Jones.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They set the pick. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Paul, right side. Payne for three. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
What you have to respect about Curry is that he is never satisfied. He's always fine-tuning his game and working hard to stay as sharp as possible.
Pass to Thibault. Outside for Curry. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. With a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Paul with the ball. Shoots over Curry. That one wide left. And here are the Cavaliers. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Covington. Here's Thibault. Clock at 6. Curry gets the bucket. And that's now 28 points for Stephen Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Giannis inside. Dives for it. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Jackson. And the three off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Giannis. And Simmons with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Outside Curry. Jackson with the screen. A three ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's Looney. He has yet to score. Outside, Payne. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Giannis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Cleveland with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Paul. And here now is Thibault. Pass to Jackson. Here's Simmons. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Simmons got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Yeah, great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Here's Curry, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Paul outside to end the cold streak. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Cleveland ball.
And so here's Cleveland. Now Curry. He has 30. Outside Jackson. In the corner, Simmons with it. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Indiana calls timeout.
We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
On defense, Cleveland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Simmons.
Hey, D up on Ben.
Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Paul with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Covington defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. The defense really unable to handle him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
That one is no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
I hear that music. Here they come. Your Pacers high crew. Get live again from your Pacers high crew.
Here's Curry. 30 points in the game. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Covington. There's the 3. Outside for Curry. Right side Jackson. Clock at 4. Over Looney. Jackson misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Harris misses. And the Cavaliers with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. Left side Curry. Shot from the top of the key. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 15.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Covington. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Covington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Paul outside. Back to Giannis. Paul. And here's Harris from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Jackson. The three. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Giannis with it. He's got 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another area they've separated themselves.
Oh, man!
That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Curry's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Desmond Bane. What's the status, David?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Richardson right side. From deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 18-4 run right now. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo. And, oh, he just jams right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Outside Curry. Outside for Jackson. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Covington. The drive by Simmons.
The slashability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Pass to Fultz. And here's Jones, defended by Thibault. And here's Harris from the arc. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's the screen. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here.
Number 21, David.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Cornette. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Whitmore. Over Jones. And that one goes long.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And here's Giannis from outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Bogdanovich wide open. And another three for Cleveland.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Substitution for your Pacers, Jericho Sims. Chris Paul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Screen by Howard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. Walker with it. Richardson covering. Now Whitmore. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And here is Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That is his first foul of the game. And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Right side, Bogdanovich. From the arc, knocks down the three ball.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Bogdanovich. Walker's shot is off. Now Giannis. It's tipped. Here's Whitmore. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well done, the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Paul with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
To the wing right side. And Cleveland turns it over again. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Pacers. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And another miss by Cleveland. And here are the Pacers now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Bogdanovich. They need this one. Pass to Bouknight from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Paul for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, I think that was clearly a force. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Timeout called, Cleveland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And here is Paul.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing. Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That one falls.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Pass to Robinson. Cleveland moving it around. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Outside, Bain. From downtown, off on that one. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it.